What is going on, you guys? We are back here in the universe mode, and we are in Sacramento, California. And today we are on Monday Night Raw. If you've not seen the last episode, make sure you go give it a look. We're on Friday Night SmackDown. But starting out tonight, we will be seeing Bron Breakker in some singles action here tonight to start the show off. And also throughout the night, we'll see some other action. Obviously, Jacy Jayne. I'm going to have her in a singles match tonight. Her and Fallon Henley were teaming up originally for Fatal Influence. And Kiana James was doing some of the singles stuff. But tonight, instead, we're going to have Jacy Jayne in singles action against Izzy Dame. And then we'll see Kiana James and Fallon Henley teaming up against the Bella Twins. And in the main event of the nights, we will see the Intercontinental Champion Oba Femi in action, so you do not want to miss it. So let's get right to Bron Breakker's opponent for the night right now. And alrighty, coming out next, Bron Breakker's opponent for the night, we've got the Mad Dragon Ilja Dragunov. And we were just talking about the current Intercontinental Champion Oba Femi. Well, Ilja Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, actually beats the original Intercontinental Champion coming into the season, someone who's actually from the Vision, Bronson Reed, and then eventually did lose that championship to Oba. So here tonight, the Mad Dragon trying to see if he can get a big victory over Bron Breakker. He's already defeated, like I said, one of his teammates from the Vision and Bronson Reed in a triple threat ladder match earlier this season. But here tonight, Bron Breakker trying to get back for Bronson at Ilja Dragunov to open up things on Monday Night Raw. So let's get into the first match of the night. And already, Bron Breakker and the Mad Dragon Ilja Dragunov set for singles action, and this should be a hell of a match and a way to start out Monday Night Raw. And Bron Breakker right away with the diving shoulder tackle. And now Breakker grabbing Ilja Dragunov. He has him in the waistlock position. Ilja Dragunov trying to reach for the ropes but couldn't get a hold of him. And now Breakker for a quick roll-up pin. Is that enough to put away the Mad Dragon? No, kick out before the referee can even start the count. And now Breakker, what is he looking for here? Oh, the forearm right to the back of the head of Ilja Dragunov. And now Bron Breakker getting down on a knee and beating the hell out of Dragunov. And Breakker right now looking really strong against the Mad Dragon. And Breakker flips him over, and now Bron, a knee right to the back of the head of Ilja. And another one, and Bron Breakker stomping the hell out of Ilja, and it has been all Bron Breakker here tonight. And uh-oh, that's the world champion Seth Rollins. But where is he at? I mean, his music's playing, but no sign of him at all. And now Breakker, he got distracted, but still able to put Ilja in his place. I mean, obviously Breakker lost that championship to Seth Rollins, but last Monday night, Breakker tried to get Seth Rollins and distract him in his match, but Seth trying to get back at him here tonight. But right now, Bron Breakker, oh, he just busted open the Mad Dragon, and now a stomp right to the back of the arm, and Breakker is not letting Dragunov getting any kind of offense in, but Ilja right now with some elbows to the midsection, and now going to throw Bron over by the barricade, and Ilja is trying to fight back. Went for a big boot, but Breakker able to duck. And now Ilja, he's got Breakker up. What is he going for here? Ilja Dragunov, oh my goodness, he just threw Bron Breakker right into that steel post. Breakker, though, able to kick him off. The referee at the count of 6. These two got to get it back into the ring. And sending Breakker over by the steel steps. And then Dragunov getting back into the ring. count of 8. Breakker's got to get in there, and he finally does, but met by Dragunov with a big clothesline, and Ilja Dragunov got 2 finishers in hand right now. Owen dropping Breakker, and Ilja Dragunov, what is he looking for here? Taunting a little bit. Breakker up to his feet. Ilja, oh, he was looking for it, but wasn't able to connect. And now Breakker with an Irish whip, throwing him into the corner. And now Breakker went to grab him, but Ilja gets the elbow up. And now another big clothesline there from the Mad Dragon. Breakker rolling out of the ring. And now Dragunov grabbing Breakker. An Irish whip. Big knee there from Ilja. And Breakker in the corner now, and Ilja running right at him. And a big knee there. And now Dragunov going to the corner. He might be looking for a finish here. He might be looking for that H-bomb, and it connects! Bron Breakker is stunned. Ilja for the pin. Is that enough to put away Breakker? 2. No, it isn't. Breakker able to kick out. Ilja's feeling good, showing off a little bit. He hits the ropes. Oh, and he's looking for it again, and this time, though, it connects. And Ilja flexing. And now a stomp there from Dragunov. And he gets Breakker up to his feet. But Breakker with the knee to the midsection, and now Bron Breakker gonna bring Ilja to the corner and hitting the head right off the turnbuckle, but a big elbow there from Ilja Dragunov. And now an Irish whip there from Bron. And Breakker now. Oh, but Ilja turned it into a power bomb. He was looking for the Hurricanrana, but Ilja Dragunov turning it into a power bomb instead. And once again looking for that big clothesline. And Ilja Dragunov going to the corner again. Might be looking for a second H-bomb. And he's looking for it, and it connects, and it busted Bron Breakker open, and he is stunned for a second time. This has got to be it. 2. No, Breakker able to kick out. Bron Breakker somehow kicks out of a second H-bomb. And what an opening match we've got between these two. Bron Breakker trying to fight back, setting him on top, and now he's looking for that Frankensteiner, and it works! Bron Breakker starting to get back into this matchup. And now Breakker grabbing Ilja. Picks him up. Look at the strength of the badass Bron Breakker into a power slam. Right into the pin. Is that enough to put away Ilja? No, it's not. A kick out at 1. And Breakker with the big chop there. Breakker grabbing him. And Breakker starting to get back into control of this matchup. And he's got him up. And Breakker, what's he looking for here? A nice running power slam there. Oh, and Ilja Dragunov starting to get back into it. Gonna drive Breakker into the ropes. And now Ilja hits Breakker once, and now some of those elbows right to the back. And now Breakker falling down to the ground. Ilja once again busted up, as we can see. And Breakker looking for that, Ilja looking for that clothesline for a third time, and it connects. And this is not good. He's got another finisher. He's looking for the third H-bomb. Breakker's gonna have to get out of the way, and he doesn't. A third H-bomb. Breakker, that's gotta be it. There's no way he kicks out of a third one. 1, 2, 3, and Ilja Dragunov with the huge victory. There you have it. The Mad Dragon beats Bron Breakker. The third time was the charm. Hitting that third H-bomb was enough to finally put away the badass Bron Breakker. Obviously, Breakker was a little bit distracted after Seth Rollins' music is hit. He was looking for him, but he was nowhere to be found, so Breakker gonna be a little bit pissed off about that, obviously. But either way, Ilja Dragunov, that's a huge victory for him. I mean, I know we can use that excuse of Rollins' music hitting. I do agree that it is unfortunate for Bron Breakker, but at the end of the day, Ilja still beat him. So maybe down the road, Ilja Dragunov is looking for a bigger role. He was already the Intercontinental Champion once this season. But maybe he's looking to be a world champion at some point, so we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Breakker and Rollins still got some unfinished business to attend to. But we still got 3 more matches for you, and like I said, Jacy Jayne going to be in action against Izzy Dame in the second match of the night, so let's hop right into it. And alrighty, it is time for the next match of the night. Coming out first, we've got Jacy Jayne, and like I have said before, Jacy Jayne and Fallon Henley were teaming up for Fatal Influence, and they weren't doing too bad, honestly. But to be honest, Kiana James just wasn't really doing it as the single star of Fatal Influence, so depending on what Jacy Jayne can do here as a single star, maybe she continues to be the singles person for Fatal Influence, and she can team up with Kiana can team up with Fallon Henley, and maybe if Jacy Jayne ain't the one, we'll try it with Fallon Henley. I want to see this faction succeed in the universe mode, kind of like they are IRL. I mean, obviously, IRL, Saturday night's main event, Fatal Influence won some tag team gold, so shout out to them, but here in the universe mode, they haven't been as lucky. But Jacy Jayne trying to get a win over Izzy Dame, who recently actually had a championship match in a triple threat match for the IC championship at SummerSlam, but a win here tonight against Izzy Dame would be huge for Jacy Jayne. And alrighty, coming out next, Jacy Jayne's opponent for the night, like I said, Izzy Dame, and like I was saying, she was obviously in that triple threat match against Lyra Valkyria and Zelina Vega at SummerSlam. She was able to beat Zelina in singles action on an episode of Monday Night Raw when Zelina was still champion, but at SummerSlam, unfortunately, she was pinned by Lyra Valkyria, who is currently the Women's Intercontinental Champion. So Izzy Dame getting a win over Jacy Jayne. I think that's just as big for Izzy as it would be Jacy Jayne. Whoever gets a win here tonight, that will be very good for them. Both women very talented. But Jacy Jayne hasn't really, I don't think she's had a singles match yet, so Jacy Jayne getting that opportunity here tonight against Izzy Dame. So let's get into the second match of the night. And alrighty, from Fatal Influence, Jacy Jayne taking on Izzy Dame from the Coling in some singles action and the second match of the night. Let's hop right into it. And Jacy Jayne right away with the big boot. And now going to work on the leg, and now Jacy Jayne waiting for Izzy to get up. And she might be looking for a springboard move here. What is she looking for? Oh no, instead rolling through in a nice neck breaker there from Jacy Jayne. And now they're going to lock up in the ring. Who's going to get control? Izzy Dame throwing Jacy to the ground. And now Izzy slamming the back of the head of Jayne into the mat. And Dame not slowing down, going to the top rope. What is she looking for here? She's signaling. She's telling Jacy to get to her feet. What is she looking for? A nice drop kick from the top rope. And now a pin. Is that enough to put Jacy Jayne away? No, a kick out at 1. But Izzy Dame not going to slow down. Hits the ropes and oh, she was looking for a big kick there to the side of the head, but Jacy Jayne was able to avoid it, but not that. She wasn't able to avoid that big boot there. And Izzy Dame, no. Jacy Jayne got the hands up, and now Jacy Jayne fighting back and hitting the face right off that turnbuckle. And now Jayne running right at Izzy. And now Jacy Jayne running at her again, and a nice move right into the corner. And now a roll-up here from Izzy Dame. Is she going to get her with the roll-up pin? No. Jacy Jayne kicks out. Izzy Dame starts to get Jayne up to her feet, but Jayne fights back. And now throwing Izzy into the corner. Now Jacy Jayne might be looking for a power slam, but Izzy Dame able to reverse it, and Izzy Dame dropping Jacy Jayne. And a kick right to the back. And then a stomp to the midsection. Izzy Dame now grabbing the head of Jacy Jayne and just slams the face right into the mat. And what is this? I think that's Kiana James. Kiana James' music is playing. We were just talking about her. And like I said before, Fatal Influence gonna be, in a match here tonight. Kiana and Fallon Henley gonna be teaming up against the Bella Twins, but Izzy Dame wasn't paying attention and Jacy Jayne got up. And now Jacy Jayne, she's got her right where she wants her. Once again, looking for that move into the corner, and it connects again. And this is not good for Izzy Dame. And Jacy Jayne, what is she thinking now? She's going to the middle rope. And she lets her get up. And Jacy Jayne with a nice drop kick. And now Jacy Jayne has a finisher in store. This is not good for Izzy. And Jacy Jayne got her up and drops her. Nice power slam there. And maybe Jacy Jayne is looking for a finisher, and she is. Izzy Dame is stunned. Jacy Jayne with that finishing move. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3, and Jacy Jayne is victorious. There you have it. Jacy Jayne getting the victory here tonight in the singles action match for her. So that's a huge start for her. Like I said, still going to be continuing to see what she can do as the singles star of Fatal Influence. Obviously, Kiana James' music hit, but she was nowhere to be found. It did kind of distract Izzy Dame, but at the end of the day, Jacy Jayne was victorious. So maybe Jacy Jayne is the singles star for Fatal Influence. If you guys have an opinion on that, let me know in the comments below. If you want me to continue with Jacy Jayne, or maybe if you want to see Fallon Henley. But after a win against Izzy Dame, I think we can see Jacy Jayne in the future, and maybe another singles match, and see how she does. And we'll go from there. But speaking of Fatal Influence, we see them in action in the next match, and they're going to be taking on the Bella Twins. So let's get right into the tag team action. And alrighty, it is time for the third match of the night. Like I said, Fatal Influence starting things out here. And Jacy Jayne just got a victory. And Jacy Jayne, look at that. Jacy Jayne coming out here with Fallon Henley and with Kiana James. Look at that. Jacy Jayne just got out of a match, but she's still out here to support her girls. That is a great leader right there. But Kiana, her music hit earlier, helping Jacy Jayne get that victory. And these three women could be the next big thing. But either way, we're going to get right to the Bella Twins. And already coming out next, we've got the Bella Twins. And why don't they have their own thing? I don't know. Either way, Bella Twins going to be going against Fallon Henley and Kiana James. Would be huge for Fatal Influence if Kiana and Fallon could get a victory here. So we are going to go ahead and jump right into the third match of Monday Night Raw. Alrighty, Kiana James and Nikki Bella going to start things out, and it looks like Jacy Jayne is not out here, so maybe the referee kicked her out. Referee told her to leave. Very unfortunate for, Fatal Influence, but it doesn't look like it matters, because right now Kiana James bringing the fight to Nikki Bella. And another stomp, and Kiana James looking great right now, but Nikki Bella able to get some offense in there, and now Nikki Bella looking for an Irish whip. Oh, and Kiana, and Brie getting involved a little bit there. But it's not going to matter, because Kiana grabbing Nikki Bella and driving the knee right into the back of the head. And Kiana James looking to throw it in the corner, but Nikki able to reverse it, and Nikki Bella with the monkey flip there. And now Nikki going to make the tag here, it looks like. And now Brie in the matchup. And Brie Bella, big elbow there to Kiana James. And Brie Bella sits her up and hits the ropes. And Brie Went for that missile drop kick, but Kiana able to move out of the way. Now James gets her up to her feet, throwing her in the corner, and tagging in Fallon Henley, holding her there, and Fallon with the big kick to the midsection, but Brie Bella right away looking for a roll-up here. Is that enough to put away Fallon Henley? No, a kick out at 1. And now Fallon Henley. Oh my goodness. What a move that was. And Brie Bella sending her over the top rope. And Brie Bella with the yes chance. Fallon Henley up to her feet and waits for Brie to get to the outside. And I don't know why Brie would go out there. Brie Bella went for a drop kick, but Fallon Henley moves out of the way, and Fallon just gonna get into the ring. And now Fallon Henley getting drove right back into the corner by Brie. And now Brie Bella throwing Fallon into the corner, but Fallon getting the elbow up there. And now Henley getting elbowed. And Brie Bella now, oh my goodness, driving the knee right into the back. And now Nikki Bella gonna get the tag. And Nikki went to grab her, went to hit her with her knee, it looked like. And now Fallon Henley dropping Nikki Bella. And now Fallon Henley, what's she looking for? Big kick there. And now Henley going to work on the neck of Nikki Bella. This has been a pretty good match so far between both teams. And we do have to still find someone for B-Fab and Meechin at the upcoming Clash in Paris. PLE, sorry. But yeah, Clash in Paris will be the next premium live event, obviously, for the Universe mode. I just did that for GM mode, so I was getting kind of confused. Apologies. Because we just had Clash in Paris for the GM mode. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. But either way, like I said, still got to find people for B-Fab and Meechin. This isn't necessarily a #1 contender match. I just mentioned that. I just wanted to let that be known. But either way, Brie Bella tagging in Nikki, and Fallon Henley right now in trouble. Fallon needs to find a way to get Kiana back into this matchup. And now Fallon going for a roll-up pin instead, but a rope break there from Nikki Bella. Oh, and she's still going for a pin. Alright, well, that didn't work out, but Fallon Henley, beautiful move, and Fallon Henley with the signature move. And she's looking for a finisher, I think. Fallon Henley looking for the finishing move, but Nikki Bella turning it into a power bomb instead. And now Nikki Bella sending Fallon into the corner and holding her there for Brie. And now Brie with the kick right to the midsection, but Fallon Henley trying to fight back. Oh, and Brie Bella just dropped her. And now has Fallon back up to her feet. Oh, this ain't good for Fallon. She is stunned. And now Brie Bella running at Fallon. And Fallon able to move out of the way. And not that time she wasn't, though. Brie Bella getting Fallon up to her feet. Looking to send her in the corner, but Fallon able to reverse it. And Fallon Henley trying to fight, but I mean, she took a lot of damage in this match. I think she needs to try getting Kiana James back in here, because Kiana is not taking a lot of damage. And Fallon not able to move out of the way there. And Fallon Henley dropping Brie. And now Fallon sending Brie into the ropes, but once again they just collide. And now Fallon Henley going to the outside of the ring. And she's going right after Brie Bella. And Fallon Henley, what is she looking for here? Brie Bella. Oh, Brie Bella driving the knee right into the face of Fallon Henley. And now Brie's got her up on her shoulders. And Brie! And Fallon Henley gonna get tossed back into the ring at the count of 5. And Brie Bella getting back in the ring and sending Fallon into the corner. Oh, but Fallon trying to fight back. Fallon starting to fight back against Brie Bella, throwing her into the corner, and Fallon Henley, this is her chance, but Brie Bella able to get that elbow up once again. And now Brie running right at her, and a nice monkey flip there from Brie. And now she's going to go for the pin. Is that enough to put her away? 1, 2. No, it isn't. Fallon Henley with a kick out at 2. And now Brie Bella gets Fallon Henley up. And Brie looking to send her into the corner and tags in Nikki. And a big knee there. And now Nikki with a knee. And both women. Nice suplex there from the Bella twins. Nikki Bella now. Sending her back into the corner. No, Fallon Henley able to reverse it. And Fallon Henley running back at her and does drop her with the elbow. And Fallon Henley finally going to go over and tag Kiana James back into this matchup. And Kiana James with the big elbow. And Kiana James getting Nikki Bella up to her feet. And Kiana's got her. What is she looking for here? Nikki Bella gets the elbow though. And now throwing her into the corner. And Nikki Bella. What is she looking for here? Oh, what a kick. What a move there. And now Nikki Bella going for a pin. Is that enough to put away Kiana James? Not even close. A kick out at 1. But Nikki Bella going to pick up Kiana. Kiana, though, with the kick to the midsection. And now Kiana James throwing her in the corner and tagging Fallon Henley back into the match. And we'll see if this works. And Fallon Henley going to work on the arm of Nikki Bella. And a big kick there from Henley. But Nikki Bella already fighting back. And Nikki Bella grabbed her. But Fallon Henley with the reversal. And Fallon Henley looking for that signature move again. And it connects. And Nikki Bella is stunned. Fallon Henley could go for a pin here. But instead goes for an elbow drop to the back and then picks her up. And she was looking for the finisher, but once again turned into a powerbomb. I mean, she was stunned and she could have done it then, but instead decides not to. And Nikki Bella having second thoughts, running at her. And Nikki Bella dropping her and then turning it right into a bulldog there. Going right into the pin. Is that enough? 1, 2. No, Fallon Henley kicks out. Nikki Bella can't believe it. And now picking up Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley able to reverse it. And now Fallon grabbing Nikki, sending her into the corner again. Oh, and a knee right to the back of the head. And now going to go for the pin right in front of Brie Bella. Is that enough to put away the Bella twins? 2. Fatal Influence with the victory. There you have it. And Jacy Jayne coming back out here to celebrate with her team. And Jacy Jayne victorious in the last match. And now Kiana James and Fallon Henley get the victory over the Bella twins. And maybe this is what they needed all along. Maybe we needed Jacy Jayne being the single star. And maybe Kiana James and Fallon Henley was the way to go for the tag team and Fatal Influence. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. I mean, Kiana James didn't get to do much, it didn't feel like, but when she did, I mean, she was doing good. But in the end, that knee to the back of the head of Nikki Bella was just too much for her to kick out of. I mean, I didn't think Fallon Henley had it like that, but I guess she does, so big victory for Fatal Influence right there against the Bella twins, and Jacy Jayne, obviously, in her first singles match of the season, getting a big victory. So, hell of a night for Fatal Influence, but we still got one more match for you. And we will be seeing the Intercontinental Champion Oba Femi in action against Dominik Mysterio. Let's get right into our main event. And alrighty, it is time for the main event of the night. Like I said, your Intercontinental Champion Oba Femi will be going against Dominik Mysterio here tonight. Oba Femi has just been on a dominant tear. Believe the only man to beat him this year is Bronson Reed, maybe? Or not Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker. No, Jacob Fatu. I'm sorry. Jacob Fatu obviously beat him for the world championship because opening up this season, he was our world champion. And then Jacob Fatu took it from him, but Oba Femi got back at Jacob Fatu actually at SummerSlam and was able to retain that IC championship. So it's going to be interesting to see if someone can take that championship from this man. And already coming out next, Oba Femi's opponent for the night, Dominik Mysterio. And what a victory it would be if Dominik Mysterio could beat Oba Femi. I mean, obviously, we've seen some, some factions and stuff, and some people trying to get involved in matches. Seth Rollins in the first match, obviously his music playing, distracting Bron Breakker from a victory. The second match, Jacy Jayne gets a victory after Kiana James' music hits and distracts Dizzy Dame. You gotta imagine that Dominik and the Judgment Day got something planned out for this main event here tonight to distract the Intercontinental Champion, the ruler, Oba Femi. But let's go ahead and jump into our main event. Alrighty, Oba Femi, the IC Championship. The IC Champion, not Championship, excuse me. And Dirty Dom right away, running right at Oba Femi, trying to get him with the cheap drop kick. And Oba Femi not having none of it. But that kick does connect, but Oba too quick to get there. And now Oba Femi driving the knee right into the back of Dominik Mysterio. And now an elbow drop there from Femi and a second one. And going for a third one. Oba Femi is destroying Dominik Mysterio right now. And right now Femi went to grab him, but Dominik Mysterio gets out of the way. And Dominik Mysterio, a nice springboard crossbody there and a nice drop kick. And Dominik starting to fight back against the ruler. And now trying to hold down the leg and stomp on the hand and wrist area there. And now Dominik Mysterio looking really good against Oba. And Mysterio stomping the chest of Oba Femi. And Mysterio wanted Oba to get to his feet. I don't know if that was a good idea. If I was Dominik Mysterio, I'd be trying to keep Oba down, but it is working for him right now. And went for a super kick, but Oba able to move out of the way. And now Femi grabbing Dominik, and oh my goodness, to the back of the head. And Dominik rolling out. Oba telling him to get back in the ring. And Dominik, nice swinging neck breaker there. And Mysterio gonna go for a pin here. Is that enough? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Oba gets the shoulder up. And Dominik looking for a springboard moonsault, and it connects right to the back of Oba Femi. And another pin here for Mysterio. 2, but another kick out. Dom is just trying to pin the champion and get out of here as quick as he can, and I can't blame him. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with that man neither. But I have to give props to Dominik Mysterio because he is looking actually pretty good so far against the IC champion. And Oba Femi, oh my goodness, just dropping Dominik Mysterio. And now going to work on the arm, and this is not good for Dom. But he does get the leg up, and Oba now picking him up, send him into the corner. And Oba Femi, what is he looking for here? Oh, Dom gets the legs up once again. And now Dominik fighting back, and now looking for a DDT, and he just planted Oba Femi. And Dominik Mysterio, what is he looking for here? No way, he might be looking for the 619. If this connects, this could be over. No, Oba Femi catches the legs. And Oba Femi caught the legs as he was going for the 619. And Oba, he's got him up. And he's looking for that signature. And this is not good. He's looking for his finishing move, I believe. And he is, and it connects. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. And Oba Femi with the victory against Dominik Mysterio. I mean, Dom looked great in that match, and Carmelo Hayes is in the ring. Carmelo Hayes looking up at the ruler, Oba Femi. And Hayes making it known that he wants that IC championship. Well, hell of a main event, I'm not going to lie. Dominik Mysterio actually looked pretty good in that match, but just wasn't enough for Oba Femi. But Carmelo Hayes, he actually had a nice match on Monday Night Raw against Sami Zayn and was able to defeat him. So looks like Carmelo Hayes has already decided that he is ready for a championship match against Oba Femi. So maybe that is something we will also get to see at Clash in Paris. Do have a few matches I know that we will be seeing, but the IC championship has not yet been confirmed, but we will know hopefully soon enough. But that is going to do it for this episode of Monday Night Raw. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you guys do know when I post videos. And let me know in the comments below, once again, about Fatal Influence. I think the Jacy Jayne single star thing is kind of the way to go, and let Kiana James and Fallon Henley be the team of Fatal Influence. Let me know if you guys like that, and let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you guys are interested in and want to see. I'm always open to ideas. But we will see you in the next one, as we will be on Friday Night SmackDown. And until then, AC Entertainment is out. Peace.